Hello, today I have some thoughts to share with you which no one really talk about. And this is the idea that your life in general, your perception of your life, your story, your existence in this reality is often overcomplicated with the words you say, words other people say, because we as humans, we tend to create some we tend to overcomplicate things. Because, for example, this is your life, okay? My fist is your life, basically. But this is it. But people, they describe this, they say some words, they tell some stories, they have some perceptions in their mind, and they cover this, fist, my fist is being covered with some narrative. But in essence, it's just a fist. So you may have some bias in your head, for example, which allows you or disallows you to think in certain ways about your life. For example, like we as Europeans, we often have this hero's journey in our mind, okay? Because from the very, very young age, we're told all these stories about heroes. We're watching all these movies, all these cartoons about heroes. How good people defeat bad people or something like that. And all of this thing, it comes from the Trojan War, I believe, or some Greek poem where this hero's journey was first described. And so what I'm trying to say is that we are so much biased. Our thinking patterns are so much biased. And so if we have some life, yes, the main idea of this video is that, let me figure it out first, how to say it in English. I need a few seconds. The words which people say, the words in which people think, they create so much drama, unnecessary drama. Because life is super simple. Guys, I will tell you a story from my life. Okay? I'll tell you a story from my life. The thing is that I had, as a young teenager, okay, I was very, very socialized, and I had a lot of options in terms of girlfriends, in terms of relationships. Many cool bitches liked me. Okay, but at this moment in time, I had some perception in my mind which was molded by some different things from my life experience previously. I had this perception in my mind which disallowed me to actually enter a relationship, because now I understand it's so fucking easy. There is a girl who likes you, you know that, you see that somehow, and you just do it. You know, you just enter the relationship. No, there are no blocks between these two moments. You just need, you just need to not overcomplicate. Because I understand right now if I had invited this one particular girl on a date, we would date, okay? If I kissed this one girl when I could, we would date. If I kissed another girl at another moment, we would date. And there is no... The whole fucking mess, the whole drama which was in my head disallowed me to think clearly, okay? It disallowed me to think clearly, to make action, which is actually very simple. In fact, when you do not have this fucking idiotic bias. Because, once again, guys, it sounds like crazy, but as a kid, I just had no idea whatsoever how to actually begin a relationship with a girl, even if she likes you. Guys, I had no idea. Ever. It's like, for me, it was, you know, when you have a brain fog, and I had this perception that from this state where I am single to this state when I am in a relationship, there lies a great fog which I do not know how to overcome. But in fact, there was no fog ever. It is one simple action. And bam, you are in a relationship. There is like no fog. You just created it yourself within your mind. This is so stupid. Like, really, guys. Once again, not once again, but the main idea, the main conclusion of this video is that as a human, as a male in particular, to really live a wholesome life, you probably should just be cleaning yourself. You should clean your mind of all of this fucking idiotic bias which social media, which television, if you're somewhat like me, if you're like 20 plus, you know, years old, you probably watched a lot of television when you was a child. All this television, all these books, all these ideas and biases coming from people which you communicate with. You just need to fucking get rid of it because it makes zero sense. And if you want, you may load your mind with other biases which are actually useful, you know. You can borrow these biases from some very successful people. Because imagine this, like, this is you. And in first stage, you're covered in all this fucking retarded bias. So you will probably be unsuccessful, you will probably be not confident in yourself, you'll probably live a very bad life. But this is another you. And you are covered in very good bias, in very cool bias, you know. Imagine all the things you heard in your life are coming from very successful people. Both in terms of looks, in terms of money, in terms of everything. You watched like really cool movies. For example, recently I discovered for myself some Italian and French cinema of 60s and 70s. And when I look at these movies, they're so freaking amazing, guys, and they're so different from what I used to consume before. They're just from another world, okay? It seems like that. And imagine when you did not consume anything but really good information, really good bias. And you will probably be very, very, very fucking successful person. Okay? Because everything you know is coming from these wholesome sources of good, high quality information. Because probably, like, this is the next idea I will tell you, which I had right now. You know, people always say that you are the food you consume. But we will go even further, and I will tell you that you are the mental food you consume. You are the information you consume. Once again, I told you this example. You can be biased in different ways, and you will have like totally different lives, totally different. So, as a young man, okay, I can relate to young men because I'm a young man. Your task is to get rid of this fucking shitty bias and to load yourself with some good high quality bias. I'll tell you what I do, for example, yeah? Already told you that I started to watch some really cool movies. I also started reading some really cool books. For example, Kikeru. I already almost read his work about, how to speak. And my mind, it literally blows when I read it, because this is the information which is so fucking different from what you know in a day-to-day basis. Because this man, Kikero, dude, he could write some dialogues which happened long time ago. He could write it on the paper. He could recreate them. The whole fucking dialogues. 1 hour, 2 hour dialogues. He could just write it on the paper. Imagine how fucking good memory he had. And now compare it to yourself when you cannot even remember what you was doing yesterday. For maybe, yeah. Guys, because we relate so much on technology in this modern world. So our memory is not that good right now. As it could be a long time ago. Okay? Yeah. Guys, have a informational hygiene, please. Because it makes or breaks you. This is what I understand now. So, hope you enjoyed. Sometimes I want to say all these things YouTubers say, like give me likes, give me subscriptions, hope you enjoyed. But then I understand that I am not like that, and I do not want to ask for any likes or something. And if you liked my video, or if you like me, you will subscribe or like this anyways. So I will not say any more. I will go and finish my breakfast because I got up. I didn't even finish my breakfast. I had this idea in my mind. I came here, I filmed the video. So I need to go there. I will drink another cup of coffee. Yeah. Goodbye.